Hello, I'm Dominic Toretto, and you're just the kind of guy we need to join our family. Or Los family. That's family for Mexican. And we are helping Interpol to take down evil crime syndicate who are very evil. So would you join our family? Cause I have seen how you handle cars. You are really good, just like any member of my Los family. Did I tell you that family for Mexican? Well, you're just like family. So get in and help Interpol and me stop the evil crime syndicate. And let's try.
So, do you need your windshield washed? It's only $2.
Review my ass, you dick!
Hello nerds, or whatever the fuck you identify as. And oh boy, I get to review another game. Now it's a slow month, there ain't lots of AAA games coming out, so I thought, what the hell, let's do a little smaller game. I consider this game as a 1A game, not AAA. Kinda like Maneater. But yes, Fast and Furious Crossroads. Now, like I mentioned before, I don't really like the movies that much. First one was okay, but the rest of the movies were not my thing. I couldn't really get into those. But this game, in the trailer, actually looked pretty damn fun, so what the hell, I took the bait, and line and hook and singer and all, and yeah. I mean, there were 2 trailers released before this game was released, and I kinda dig both of those, but should've known that something was up, cause those 2 trailers were the only footage we got before the actual release of this game, so they definitely were hiding something. God damn it. But hey, I bought the game, so now I can review the game, so I can warn all the I can tell all the viewers what my opinions about this game were. And you're not just my viewers, you're my family. That's right, Vin Diesel. Family is important. Except if they're fucktards, then they suck and you can pretty much ditch those. So, fuck family. Yeah, his character is always raving about family in the movies, so it's cringy. Stupid. But let's take a look at Fast and Furious Crossroads.
We're almost at the base. I hope our fugitive hasn't bailed.
Mr. Nobody said he'd be there.
Yeah, speaking of Mr. Nobody, I keep thinking about this story of his.
I wouldn't have left my boy at home if this threat wasn't serious.
No, I mean the part about the single strike that could cripple America for the next 30 years.
Okay, so let's start with the story. What can you say about the story? Well, I can say this, that I wasn't disappointed, because I wasn't really waiting anything. Not saying I was happily surprised either, but I wasn't disappointed, and that's a plus, so yes. Anyway, there's one tutorial mission, forget about that shit. The real story starts from Barcelona, where there are 2 girls, Vienna and Cam, who are mechanics. So they get this job where there's a car that's on the side of the road, so they gotta get there and fix it. But turns out that the car is hybrid. And these girls ain't down with those electrical pieces of shit. These girls like fucking real cars that use gasoline and pollute as much nature as possible, so all the fucking communists will choke. USA, USA, USA. Sorry, got a little carried away there. Where was I? Oh yeah, they towed the car to their friend's place, who's a little girly man who apparently likes, electrical pieces of shit, so he can fix the hybrid. Anyway, the friend, after they bring the car to his place, asks for a ride, and the girls give him a ride in their car. And Turns out that the guy is being tailed by multiple black SUVs. And other thing that turns out is that the guy owes some criminal syndicate $100,000. So he has 3 days to pay the debt. I don't know why he's got multiple black SUVs following him around. I mean, that seems kind of waste of resources. One guy owes me money too, but I don't send my friends, at his house on their little bicycles to check out his every move if he's gonna pay me. I'm pretty sure he's gonna pay me, but he's gonna need more time. He always needs more time. Anyway, like I said, I didn't expect anything from this story, so it's full of plot holes, big ass plot holes. So all 3 of those try to gather money participating in illegal street race, cause that's how you get money. Not by selling your garage or taking a bank loan or anything. Illegal street race. But obviously the street race doesn't go as planned, so Vienna has to call her old friend Letty, who is played by Michelle Rodriguez, who is one of my all-time favorite female badass actors. And where there's Michelle Rodriguez, there's also Vin Diesel's Dominic Toretto character. And then there's Interpol, and then there are the criminals, who are some really generic Eastern Bloc crime family syndicate. Maybe Russian, I don't know. They have this fake accent, so it's kind of hard to tell, but I'd say somewhere from the Eastern Blocs. So yeah, of course the story goes where Dominic Toretto and his family are trying to stop, with the help of Interpol, the criminals, cause apparently Interpol doesn't have any expert agents that can stop crime syndicates, so that's why they have to rely on the help of criminal raising crew guys, I don't know, criminals, petty criminals. Why? So they all go off on an adventure to save US. Of course. What else? Well, my friend, it looks like you fucked up that race, so you still owe us $100,000. Oh man, please, I'll get you the money. I'll get you the money. I swear to God. Please don't kill me. I'll do anything. I'll sell my kidney. I'll sell my kidney, or I'll sell my ass. I'll sell both. I'll sell my ass and kidney. First guy who buys my ass gets half of the kidney. I swear, I'll get you the money. Well, my friend, you better sell something, because if you don't get the money in 48 hours, we're coming for you, and then it's going to be bang bang! Dead.
Hey, bad guy.
Who said that?
It was me. Dominic Toretto.
Am I supposed to know you from somewhere?
I don't know who you know, but you should know that nobody touches my family, or los family, as they say in Mexican.
Actually, I think that's familia, and that's Spanish.
No, I'm not familiar with Spain, but I am familiar with taking trash like you down.
I have gun, my friend, and you seem to have nothing.
I can do this. Let's drive.
That doesn't make any sense.
Good car. That's why you're my lost family.
Anyway, so the world's most cliched adventure takes us to Barcelona, Morocco, and New Orleans. So there's driving from point A to point B, racing, heists, boss fights, escaping from cops while ramming them so they explode and the officers die, because apparently when you work for Interpol you have license to kill, so who cares? And of course the bad guys are after a satellite that could shut down US defense grid, so it would be totally vulnerable to any attack. Let's say if Canadians wanted to attack. I don't know why they would want to attack, but if they want to make Canadian bacon out of US citizens, then that would be the perfect time to do that. The defense grid is down. Now on to the only good part about the story. The bad guys are led by a character who is voiced by Peter Stormare. He is by far the best voice actor in this game. No contest. I mean, he could sit on a toilet and read the instructions of a toaster and it would be the best part in pretty much any game or movie ever made. He's just that damn good. Anyway, that's enough about the story. I seriously doubt that anyone even gives a shit unless you have never seen a generic action movie, in which case, what the fuck is wrong with you? Next, let's talk about the characters. Apart from Peter Stormare, I didn't like anyone. For me, the perfect ending for this game would have been that after saving US, they all would have went home, got wasted, blow their brains out so there can never be a sequel. Except Peter Stormare. He could do a sequel all by himself, where he steals his own car so he can get the store to buy a new toaster. And I would fucking watch that 1,000,000 times and I would fucking love it. Oh, I mentioned already that Peter Stormare is pretty much the only good voice actor here, and I fucking meant it. But that doesn't mean that the others don't have their moments. I mean, isn't this when Michelle Rodriguez is in a car that's being fired at by 3 flamethrowers? Listen how she portrays the panic of being in a car that's slowly burning around her.
It's gotta be 1,000,000,000 degrees in here.
Voice acting! Voice. I have pretty crappy voice too. Oh, we can't all be fucking Peter Stormare. Also, the characters make so funny jokes. I mean, you'll be laughing until you pee yourself. Don't take my word for it. Look at this brilliant dialogue.
Are you up to the task, Mr. Pierce?
Does fast food cure a hangover?
That was funny cause he meant yes, but actually it's false. You see, alcohol intake actually encourages the brain to release galanin, which is neurotoxin that promotes the need for fatty foods. So it's safe to say that the craving for fatty foods is more of a neurochemical induced fix and less of a cure. So the myth is all in your head. Literally. Anyway, the point here is that Peter Stormare is great and all the other actors are either hilariously bad or just I mean, it sounds like none of the actors were actually told in what kind of situations they are when they say all their lines. It sounds so off or flat at times. Most of the times.
And we're live. Just say the line.
Okay, so the line is, I'm on fire. Well, sounds like my character's doing good, so here goes. I'm on fire!
And that's a wrap.
It was good?
That was perfect.
Great. I'm on fire! So now we get to the most important aspect of the game. How was the friggin' driving? It was brilliant! If you were driving a boat full of bricks, I don't know how a boat full of bricks drives, but if it drives anything like I imagine in my head, then it drives exactly like the cars in this game. I mean, there's weird delay when you're trying to turn sometimes, and other times I feel like when I barely even touch the thumbstick, my car gets possessed and does a fucking 360 on me. Especially racing was kind of painful at times. But boss fights were more manageable because they're mostly straight roads and you're just trying to destroy the boss and all the minions who are driving there, so their controls were manageable. Now sometimes missions have more than one driver, so you can switch between guys who you want to drive as. But since everyone has specific weapon and many situations demand certain weapon, you're basically forced to drive a certain driver most of the time, so it's a neat little feature that they don't really even use in this game. I mean, why even give the choice in those couple small parts when they could just make so you use one guy and drive one part as that guy, and then after checkpoint or something you drive the next part as someone else. Now it's there like, you want to change driver? wanna change driver? Wanna drive a Spin Diesel? Well,
Fuck you!
overall, this game has generic story with generic Eastern Bloc bad guys who just want money and destroy USA.
Who do we want to destroy? What? I was thinking more of Sony because only on their console you can get Spider-Man for the next Avengers game. You crazy bastards!
So the characters are bland and the voice acting is many times so bad it's actually quite funny. Except Peter Stormer, he's fucking excellent. Driving is not that great, but since the game is only 45 hours long and it's pretty easy, that kind of saves a lot. Now I know that game was released by Bandai Namco, but who the fuck actually made this game? I mean, seriously. This has gotta be someone's first try at driving games.
No way.
Slightly Mad Studios? Those guys did fucking Project Cars, which is one of the best driving simulation series out there.
I mean, how in the fuck did they do this piss poor excuse of an arcade racer?
I mean, did the president of Slightly Mad Studios hire some relative who doesn't know shit about making games, but needed a job, so they gave him a PC and stuck him in the janitor's closet and told him,
You do whatever you want, just stay the fuck out of the rest of the building.
and then the relative went,
Oh boy, I'm gonna do Fast and Furious game cause cars go vroom vroom.
and family is important. Anyway, it's not all bad here. Like I said before, the voice acting, it's so bad that it's actually quite funny, so if you're fucked up like me, you'll be entertained by that shit too. At times. Also, once you get at least a little bit into the driving physics, which seems kinda impossible, but if you do get a little bit into those, taking down enemies and the boss fights is actually quite, dumb fun. It doesn't require you to think that much, so... Yeah, I got excited by the trailers because the fact is that there just isn't too much choices for people like me who like the old school car combat games, like Twisted Metal, Vigilante 8, Interstate 76 or Spy Hunter.
I really wanted to like this game more, but it just fell a little flat.
Doesn't mean that when I was at boss fights I didn't get just a little bit of that old school car combat game excitement in there, but it just wasn't enough. Damn it. Fast and Furious Crossroads does scratch an itch that I have, just a little bit, but I do hope that someone gets an idea and makes a more polished car combat game, preferably in the near future, but this game, for what it is, gets a fucked and furious 4! And when it comes to recommending this game, if you're a huge car combat game fan like I am, or maybe if you're just a really psychotic Fast and Furious fan who's got, like thousands of pictures of Vin Diesel in their basement and your face plastered right next to him making kissing faces and shit like that, then wait for a really good sale and maybe then give this one a try, but don't waste 60 euros like I did. Whew, you're not getting it back. No way. But yeah, from a really good sale, like, if you get this for $15 or $10 or something, then maybe, because let's face the facts, us car combat game enthusiasts, there really isn't much choices for us, so we gotta grab every turd we get, and it fucking sucks. But anyway, I'll be wrapping this up so you know the ending here. Click like, click subscribe, click the bell, click the comments, click yourselves the fuck out of here, and click yourselves back, cause you're my family. I mean, when I upload more crap, I don't even know you. But for now, it's goodbye. I'm gonna get Fast and Furious and get the fuck out of here. Damn it! They got away! We failed! Now America will be doomed! Oh, we failed!
Not if I, Dominic Toretto, can do anything about it. I'll stop them in the name of my family, or Los Family, as they say in Mexican.
But they're too far! You'll never be able to catch them! And I think it's actually Spanish and it's familia.
Yes, I'm very familiar with catching bad guys. and I will stop them by jumping from here to outer space to stop the satellite.
What? That's insane!
And physically impossible.
Nothing is impossible if you just believe in your family. So, let's drive. Oh, that's hot. It's gotta be billion degrees in here.